Happy Wednesday, January 26th. I trust your Tuesday went well. I hope it did. Today we're going to read Matthew 18. So let's get right to it. At the time the disciples came to Jesus and asked, if you heard that was Anna. Who is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven? He called a little child and had him stand among them. And he said, I tell you the truth, unless you change and become like a little child, you will never enter the kingdom of heaven. Therefore, whoever humbles himself like this child is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven. And whoever welcomes a little child like this in my name welcomes me. But if anyone causes one of these little ones who believe in me to sin, it would be better for him to have a large millstone hung around his neck and to be drowned in the deepest of the sea. And what you couldn't see is, maybe not, a little Laura was on the table, crawling towards me. Anyway.
I don't think she's going towards you. She's just sitting there.
And she almost grabbed the camera. She's really quick. Woe to the world because of the things that cause people to sin. Such things must come, but woe to the man through whom they come. If your hand or your foot causes you to sin, cut it off and throw it away. It is better for you to enter life maimed and crippled than to have 2 hands or 2 feet, and be thrown into eternal fire. And if your eye causes you to sin, gouge it out and throw it away. It is better for you to enter life with 1 eye than to have 2 eyes and be thrown into the fire of hell. See that you do not look down on one of these little ones, for I tell you that their angels in heaven always see the face of my Father in heaven. What do you think? If a man owns 100 sheep and one of them wanders away, will he not leave the 99 on the hills and go to look for the one that wandered off? What's she?
She made you some food.
Thank you, baby. Thank you. I hope you heard that. She said you're welcome. She's making me food in her bed with
magnets.
Magnets.
Alphabet magnets.
Alphabet magnets. And little Laura's trying to grab the tripod.
She already moved it once.
She already moved it once. Okay. Back to verse 13. And if he finds it, I tell you the truth, he is happier than the one about that one sheep than about the 99 that did not wander off. In the same way, your Father in heaven is not willing that any of his little ones should be lost. If your brother sins against you, go and show him his fault. But between the 2 of you, if he listens to you, you have won your brother over. But if he will not listen, take 1 or 2 others along, so that every matter may be established by the testimony of 2 or 3 witnesses. If he refuses to listen to them, tell to the church. And if he refuses to listen even to the church, treat him as you would a pagan or a tax collector. I tell you the truth, whatever you bind on earth will be bound in heaven, and whatever you loose on earth will be loosed in heaven. Again, I tell you that if 2 of you on earth agree about anything or ask for it, or anything you ask for, it will be done for you by my Father in heaven. For where 2 or 3 come together in my name, there am I with them. One moment. Finally made it into the video again. Congratulations. Okay. We're going to finish this up real quickly. Thank you, Anna. Then Peter, you're welcome. Then Peter came to Jesus and asked, Lord, how many times shall I forgive my brother when he sins against me? Up to 7 times? Jesus answered, I tell you, not 7 times, but 77 times. Therefore, the kingdom of heaven is like a king who wanted to settle accounts with his servants. As he began to settle, a man who owed him 10,000 talents was brought to him. Since he was not able to pay, the master ordered that he and his wife and his children and all that he had be sold to repay the debt. The servant fell on his knees before him. "Be patient with me," he begged, "and I will pay back everything." The servant's master took pity on him and canceled the debt and let him go. But when that servant went out, he found one of his fellow servants who owed him 100 denarii. Denarii? Denarii. I thought so. Anyway.
Denarii, actually.
Denarii. It's denarii, actually. He grabbed him and began to choke him. "Pay back what you owe me," he demanded. His fellow servant fell to his knees and begged him, "Be patient with me, and I will pay you back." But he refused. Instead, he went off and had the man thrown into prison until he could pay the debt. When the other servants saw what had happened, they were greatly distressed and went and told their master everything that had happened. Then the master called the servant in. "You wicked servant," he said, "I can cancel all that debt of yours because you begged me. Shouldn't you have had mercy on your fellow servant, just as I had on you?" In anger, his master turned him over to the jailers to be tortured until he should pay back all he owed. This is how my Father in heaven will treat each of you unless you forgive your brother from your heart. So, not much in the way of better chapters than that, as far as how to teach you, how to react to your brothers, how to react to those who slander you or speak ill of you, but also do it in love as well, and be able to forgive as God has forgiven you. So, from all of us here at the Riggs home, we hope you have a great Wednesday, and we'll talk to you later. Bye!